Hey dumplings, it's Dave Desai. Welcome back to my channel. Today we have a Rosé solo debut. I am so excited and it's obviously out already. Now while I'm excited, this is of course a teen channel, so I have to talk about drama that comes with a song release that is bigger than life. Obviously there is some controversy here. People do think Rosé's song sounds familiar to another artist. I will get into that. I also want to talk about Rosé talking about her crying, and that's actually such a funny story. I want to get into that as well. So grab your dumpling tea spilling mug merch and let's get into the tea. If you are new here and you're interested in this type of stuff, please make sure to hit the subscribe button and that notification bell to be notified anytime a new video drops. And if you're a hater, like to be the first to leave your hate comment, please make sure to hit the subscribe button and that notification bell also so you can be first to do so. Now let's jump into it. The first thing I want to get into is this Rosé solo debut. I want to talk about streaming again. Do this just so the views don't freeze and we can break those records. Views freeze because YouTube can't confirm fast enough if the views are legit or not. So what you want to make sure to do is stream the music video, go stream another video. You can watch this one or any video, then go back and stream the music video. Don't go and just hit refresh. It will cause the views to freeze and eventually it will not count as a view as YouTube will delete it. So make sure your efforts don't go to waste. Now Rosé's new song On The Ground, in my opinion, sounds different. Now I'm no producer or anything like that, but it sounds original in my opinion. I don't think I've heard too many songs like this. And to be quite honest, I don't know what some people were expecting, but there were definitely comments saying that they expected more from Rosé, and it was underwhelming. People saying this. Here's my opinion about On The Ground. Rosé is such a wonderful vocalist with such amazing vocal colors. I like how she told the story with the lyrics. However, the beat drop was not it. She could have sang more to showcase her vocals. It isn't a bad song, it's just underwhelming. Now this isn't hate, obviously. This is just someone's opinion. And to an extent, I agree. Like Rosé could have definitely had a high note in there, or start singing at the top of her lungs, or really showcase her almost R&B strong vocals that she has. We have seen her singing at full capacity. However, where I disagree is the fact that that's not in right now. It's not in style. And instead, almost not singing is in style. Rosé does sing in this song. I'm just saying not singing is in style. Billie Eilish is an example. Amazing singer. Her voice is great, but she doesn't sing for a lot of her hits. Her side tracks are where you can really hear her vocals. So it's a valid complaint to be like, I wish Rosé would sing harder and show her range, but she has to make songs that are trending if she wants radio plays and stuff. But I also think On The Ground regardless is very catchy. I found myself all morning being like, everything I need is on the ground. And funny enough, I think a lot of us are expecting Blackpink to go all out in a song and really showcase their vocal talents for us because they're all really good singers. Like they can really sing. But a lot of their songs, they kind of tone it down. But it's catchy. And it works for them. A lot of people don't like sustained high notes all the time. I love it. But I have read comments of people saying I hate it because it reminds me of when my mom yells at me. Like that's an actual thing I've read. So maybe one day, but I don't think Blackpink needs to do it, to be honest. Now the controversy with the song continues because as per usual, there is always controversy with a big song, but there's always going to be people saying it sounds similar to someone. I'm going to read some of the nicer comments that I had seen talking about this. One person wrote, Rosé's On The Ground seems familiar. I don't know, the song kind of had the same vibe with some of the Taylor Swift songs, but I don't know which one. But it's so good though, I love the song. Now I've heard a lot of Taylor Swift songs. I think she is an amazing artist, but I don't hear the similarity really. I think they do have very different styles. I don't think Taylor makes music like this. And to be quite honest, I haven't heard anything like On The Ground before. The sound is something I haven't heard before, but maybe I haven't heard enough music. But I don't think it sounds like anyone. And to me, it gives a clear image of what Rosé's album will sound like. But also keep in mind that pop songs in general can sound the same. It doesn't mean that anyone is ripping anyone off. It's just music. And if you study, I think it's music theory. It kind of explains why things sound the way they do. And overall in pop music, it tends to be somewhat the same sound. That's what makes it fit into that genre. If it sounds like heavy metal rock, it would be a completely original sound because you're not hearing that on the pop radio. But it's not pop, right? There's only so many sounds that could fit into pop. Therefore, music can sound similar. Not that I think On The Ground does. Another thing is that people tend to only find specific sounds to be pleasant sounding to the ears. So it does limit the amount of specific sounds you can use in a pop song to stay in that category and also have a widely accepted and considered catchy to the most number of people. It's just a theory as to why music can sound the same and why every time a song is released, there's the internet flooded with, oh, they stole this song from such and such. You only get so many choices. They're bound to overlap. However, I cannot wait to see what Rosé does with her next song. I do hope she puts out another music video. I know with these mixtapes or albums, they usually put out one song and then that's it, but I hope after YG is seeing how excited people are for the album and the song, that they do decide to do another one, or even follow up with another mixtape slash album. Of course, as always, I expect my queen to break and smash records, and that is what she is doing. She definitely broke records for the most streamed female K-pop idol in 24 hours. She broke that within only 8 hours. So that's a bit crazy to me. It's what the Blinks and us peasants will do for our queen. She deserves nothing less. Now, to promote her song, Rosé is going to be filming several TV appearances, and she is to appear on the SBS panel, the variety show called My Little Boy. In this preview clip, she talked about a moment that almost made me pee my pants. It's so relatable too. She talked about a time where she actually started crying in Thailand. Now, Rosé is a big fan of veggies, and suddenly I have gone vegan. Oh my god, yes, carrots and lettuce.
Oh, give it to me.
Now, Rosé is known to be pretty sensitive, and she tears up a lot. She cries for many reasons. One, because she is touched, like when someone does a sweet gesture for her, maybe even when she's frustrated, and of course when she is sad, like when her pet goldfish died. But this time in Thailand was actually for something different. She went to a restaurant and ordered some food that came with bean sprouts. This is very common in Thai food. Also Vietnamese food. It's very common with Asian food. Rosé said the bean sprouts in this restaurant were perfect. They were not wilted, or too thin, or not crunchy. She instead said that the bean sprouts she had at this restaurant were thick, fresh, and crunchy. She said they were the tastiest sprouts she's ever had. Rosé admitted that she gets very emotional, and basically she ended up crying about bean sprouts. I want to know what restaurant this was, and I want to go there. I will be flying there now. Just kidding, don't fly right now if you can help it. But Rosé's comment was, I could not stop my tears from running down because those bean sprouts were just too good. Honestly, mood. Like you must have had at one point food that was just so good, it made you cry. If not, go out and try some food when it's safe. Happens to me all the time. It doesn't really take much for me. If I hadn't had McDonald's in 2 months, I'll cry if I try it. But in all seriousness, if this restaurant doesn't hire Rosé as her spokesperson, honestly, whatever the cost is to hire her, just do it. It's worth it. I think everyone would go there. Of course, everyone found this to be so funny. I wanted to see what some people were saying about this over on No Tweetster. One person wrote, "Me think that Sprouts is meaningful for Rosé. You know, her music video was really deep like an ocean." Yes, clearly bean sprouts mean a lot to her. So she should go and eat more. How can I go about getting Thailand bean sprouts shipped to her? Or perhaps I can go buy a bean sprout stuffed animal to give to my queen and fan meet. I want her to know that I also get emotional for everything. So we can have crying sessions together. Like I'll rent a hotel room, we can sit there and cry after every bite of bean sprout. It sounds a lot less romantic than it actually will be. Because I'll have music in the background. I'll play your album, you know? That's a little romantic. It'll be a 2-star motel that's run down because that's romantic as well. I love seeing roaches enjoy the meal with us. A little group date. Anyway, Rosé, if you want to take me up on that offer, definitely give me a call. I can prepare that motel for us. I'll invite some roaches, but they'll likely show up anyway because that's their personality. I am totally kidding, unless. But definitely go and stream on the ground. Let's help it continue to break more records, and the more streams, the longer it will stay up there and keep the record. Let me know what you think. Let me know what your thoughts are. Leave it down in the comment section down below. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'm featuring it in this comment right here. Thank you so much for your comments. As always, I do have a Patreon if you want to go over there and check stuff out. I have a lot of videos over there that I can't really post on here. This is due to copyright or getting taken down, so I do keep it over there on my Patreon. You can get reaction videos like music video reactions, performance reactions, ship reactions. You can also recommend things you would like to see over there. Link is in the top description down below. Also, we have a lot of fun time interacting with each other over there as well. Anything you contribute over there gives back to this channel, helps make better videos and all that. I have a video over there explaining that, which is free to watch. With that said, there's 2 videos that will appear up on screen at the end of this video, so click on one of those and I'll see you over there. Bye.